Hi trumpet players, my name is Peter Wood. I'm the professor of trumpet at the University of South Alabama in Mobile. Welcome to this year's edition of the All-State Preparation Podcast series. I'll be offering you some tips and suggestions for how to learn these excerpts most effectively, and I hope you find them helpful. Listen to my recordings as well to get an idea for some ways to interpret the excerpts so that you can put on the most musical audition possible. Good luck. Hello, trumpet players. Welcome to the HSL, which is the High School Lyrical Etude. This is the Fantasy and Variations on ACTEON, and it's got a lot of interesting things in it. First of all, watch the key signature, and don't forget about those A flats and D flats. They can get missed easily. Figure out your rhythms carefully, and especially on those long, high Fs and Gs, count it out. I have a little trick I like to use, and that is doubled mode. With doubled mode, we basically double all the rhythms. So like quarter notes double up into 2 beats, which are half notes. Eighth notes, which are normally 1/2 of a beat, they double up into single beats or quarter notes. 16th notes double up into eighth notes, and 32nd notes double into 16th notes. So in other words, you can just remove one beam from everything, and it makes it a lot simpler. Check this out. Do you think your chances of playing rhythmically perfectly on this audition would be improved by learning this version first or this version? In this double mode version, you can see the rhythms look a whole lot simpler and easier to comprehend. You can also see that the high F gets held for 3 beats plus 1.5 more. It's 4.5 beats. This high G gets held for 6 plus 1.5 more. That's 7.5 beats. Count that very carefully. And you'll see down here that all these 32nd notes double up into 16th notes. Still not simple, but a whole lot easier. Note the rallentando here. It makes this whole lick right here a whole lot easier if you know that you can slow it down. You don't have to just burn through these wild flurry of notes. Take your time. There is a turn here in measure 17. In the original version, it looks like this. It's got this little sideways S symbol with a little natural sign underneath it. And what that basically means is that you start on the original note, C, then you go up a step to a D. In this case, it's D flat because that's what's in the key signature. Then you go back to the C, and then you go down to the next lower note, which is a B. And in this case, it would normally be B flat because of the key signature, but because of this natural sign here, we make that lower note a B natural. And then it returns again to the original C, all before jumping up to the A flat. And you can see all of this in my double mode version. This is this quintuplet. You just say geophysical, geophysical 1, geophysical 1. Say it with me a couple times. Geophysical 1, geophysical 1. If you do that speed, it's not so bad. It sounds like this. And if you put it into context, one more time. So it makes it a whole lot easier. I hope that makes sense. Well, I hope that helps. Good luck on your audition, and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you out, including sending you that PDF of my double mode version. My email address is pwood@southalabama.edu. Take care.